Good afternoon. This is the time set for first appearances. And the first case is Caden Joseph West. And Mr. West, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. West, there have been no charges filed at this time against you. Subsequently, unless there are holds by this jurisdiction or other jurisdictions, you will be returned your civilian clothing and you would be free to go. The court does advise you that if you are summoned in, you do need to abide by the summons and appear by Zoom on that date and time that you may be summoned to appear.
Yes,
And
sir.
Ms. Norris, is the state in need of any information as to Mr. West?
Your Honor, if we get your current address, place of employment.
Sir, what is your current address?
It was 1660 South Mosley, but I just currently moved. And when I came, I lost that address when I came this way because I wasn't supposed to come this way. I was supposed to go the other way. But this is the way they sent me, so they sent me back the way I came.
And Mr. West, are you on probation, supervision?
Now I was told by my lawyer that all cases were dismissed. He called me and told me that.
Judge, I don't need anything else. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Norris. The court finds that all information necessary has been provided to the state. And Mr. West, have a good day.
Biggest, thank you.
Next individual before the court is in the matter of Larry Anthony Zuniga. And Mr. Zuniga, you are requested, there's a fugitive information that there's been an arrest warrant on May 22nd, 2025 out of Waller County, Texas. And apparently the charge out of Waller County, Texas is failure to appear for the theft of firearm and a specific case number. And Mr. Zuniga, are you familiar with that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Zuniga, I'm going to ask you, I believe there's been a waiver of extradition there has not, okay?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that he wants to waive extradition, but Mr. Watts was appointed to him back on August 8th when he was not willing to waive extradition. I don't know if Mr. Watts and Mr. Zuniga need to speak, probably, but the jail had suggested that he might be willing to waive, but apparently Mr. Watts has not had opportunity to speak with him yet.
Thank you, Ms. Norris. And Mr. Watts, the court understands from statement by Ms. Norris that you may very well have been appointed to represent Mr. Zuniga in regards to this extradition matter. The court makes inquiry. Do you wish to meet with Mr. Zuniga before proceeding to a proposed waiver of extradition herein?
Your Honor, I'll be happy to meet with Mr. Zuniga if he wishes to meet with me. That's entirely up to him. If he wishes to waive extradition without meeting with me, he certainly can do that as well, but I'll be happy to meet with him.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. Mr. Zuniga, do you wish to waive extradition and travel back to the state of Texas to stand for any charges there?
I believe so because I know that's why they're holding me, but I really don't know what's the best thing to do because I've really never been in trouble before in my life. So
There's been a waiver.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
There has been a waiver of extradition form prepared. It is out there at the jail. If you would review the same, if it meets with your approval, you would simply sign the same, hold that up to the court monitor, and I will review the same and decide whether that is your free and voluntary act.
Okay. I don't understand.
Okay, the jail should have a waiver of extradition form for you to review. And Mr. Zuniga, if you would review the same, and please advise the court if that does meet as your free and voluntary act or not, as you request, and whether you wish to have any further consultation with Mr. Watts.
Where do I sign? Like,
Okay, if the jail would hold that up to the court, and if you'd raise it a little bit, the court does acknowledge the extradition, waiver of extradition executed by Mr. Zuniga as Mr. Zuniga's free and voluntary act. Any other matters to come before the court, Ms. Norris
No, Your Honor, thank you.
and Mr. Watts?
No, sir, thank you.
Mr. Zuniga, good luck to you and have a good day.
How long are they gonna take to come get me, you know? To come to get me?
Sir, the statute says they have 30 days to come pick you up.
Okay, thank you, sir.
30 days to pick you up. Good to go.
I had to go look that up the other day because somebody asked me, I didn't know exactly how long they have to go get it. I had to go look it up.
Jim, I think it was the case you had with me.
Mr. Jackson. And they did come pick him up, by the way.
Good, good. Was that out of North Dakota?
I think so.
Yeah. Jim, do you have any others that you need to appear on today?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I'm headed out to the jail this afternoon.
Okay, have a good day.
You too,
Thank
Your
you
Honor.
for your appearance today for Mr. Zuniga. Next case on first appearance, State of Kansas versus Austin Van Stuber, 25 CR 201. Good afternoon, Mr. Van Stuber.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
You're charged by way of information in 25 CR 201, count 1, on or about April 29, 2025 in Butler County, Kansas, with possession of methamphetamine, a level 5 drug felony. Count
Judge,
2. Yes.
sorry to interrupt, but this is a failure to appear. He
Yes.
failed to appear on August 5th, so he's had first appearance. We last time he was supposed to be here, it was for an actual preliminary hearing. So I think that court will need to set this on, it looks like Judge Ricky's PhD docket, and Judge Ricky set a no bond hold.
Yes, I just had gotten a new job.
Subsequently, the court does schedule this matter back before Chief Judge Ricky on his preliminary hearing control docket, and that would be on Monday, October 6th, 2025 at 2:30 before Chief Judge Ricky. Monday, October 6th, 2025, 2:30 before Chief Judge Ricky. That will be taken up by Zoom, and Chief Judge Ricky has previously ordered a no bond hold.
Okay, Your Honor, I just
Mr. Van Stuber.
my fiance or my mother and my child got a hold of my boss. I just started a new job. My bondsman had down the 5th for the court, and it was the 6th. I have never, if you've seen before, I've never missed a court date, not shown up on the court dates, you know. And I just got this new job. He said if I could get back to work by tomorrow morning, I would still have my job. I've got 2 baby girls. You know, I'm willing to put an ankle monitor on or whatever I need to do, Miss Norris, Judge Hart. I really need to be able to be out. I bought it out on this case, and I just started a new job. That's what it was, you know. And I've just been, you know, nose to the grindstone, working hard as I can. And
Have you had counsel appointed yet?
yes, I had Chris Hart.
Your Honor, Chris Pate was appointed.
Chris Pate,
and,
yes, sorry.
They were
Chris
set
Pate.
for preliminary hearing on August 5th with Judge Ricky.
Yes, it was, and
Okay.
I was
Subsequently,
homeless at the
Mr.
time.
Pate, Mr. Pate remains your court-appointed counsel. The court does abide by the no bond hold that Chief Judge Ricky has set in your case, and the court does not disturb the no bond hold. And as previously stated, this matter is set before the Chief Judge Rickey on felony preliminary hearing control docket Monday, October 6, 2025 at 2:30. You do need to be present by Zoom at that point in time, and the court would advise you to go through Mr. Pate if you wish to motion the court for a change of your bond status. That needs to be for Chief Judge Rickey.
My Honor.
Anything further, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
There being nothing further to come before the court is in recess. Have a good day, Mr. Van Stuper. Case is entitled State of Kansas versus Joseph Emery Walker, 25 CR 365. Good afternoon, Mr. Walker.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Mr. Walker, you're charged by way of information, count 1, on or about May 9, 2025 in Butler County, Kansas, with burglary of a dwelling, a level 7 person felony, address 503 North Bowland, Andover, Kansas. Count 2, same date and location, theft, class A, non-person misdemeanor, as to a PlayStation 5 and television, allegedly owned by a Jefferson Gilbert. Count 3, same date and location, burglary of a dwelling. Once again, 503 North Boylan, Andover, Kansas. Severity level 7 person felony. Count 4, same date and location. Once again, theft, a class A non-person misdemeanor, allegedly of a PlayStation 5 and television belonging to a Jefferson Gilbert. And Mr. Walker, do you understand the charges pending against you?
I do understand the charges.
You do have the right to counsel. If you cannot afford an attorney, one would be appointed to represent you. Mr. Walker, are you currently employed?
Yes, sir, I am.
What type of work do you do?
I'm an automotive technician. I do oil changes and brake changes at Midas.
What is your approximate hourly rate of compensation?
About $16.50 an hour is what I make currently. After my probationary period, I will be making $24 an hour.
Okay. And how long have you been employed there?
About 2 months now. This next month would be my 3-month anniversary on the 15th.
Do you have any money saved back to hire an attorney?
No, sir. I get my first check on Friday.
Based on your lack of financial wherewithal, based on the fact that you're in a probationary work period of time, and based on a fairly short duration of employment, the court does appoint counsel to represent you. The court does appoint Jim Watts to represent you at all stages of the proceedings. Jim Watts is appointed to represent you at all stages of the proceedings. Now, you may retain whomever you wish to represent you. However, Mr. Watts is appointed to represent you at all stages. The court sets your next appearance date before myself, and that would be on the felony preliminary hearing control docket, Monday, September 22nd, 2025 at 2:30. Monday, September 22nd, 2025, 2:30 before myself. You do need to be present by Zoom at that time. The court has been made aware of your employment with Midas. The court does make inquiry. What is your current address?
My current address is 3450 South Euclid Avenue in Wichita, Kansas.
Do you have any family that reside in Butler County, Kansas?
Butler County. I do believe my mom lives in Butler County. Yes, she lives off of Towanda.
Her name?
She lives. Her name is Diana Walker. She's a 911 dispatcher for Sedgwick County.
And she lives
She
rural
lives-
Towanda, Kansas?
Yeah, she lives in rural Towanda, Kansas, off of Southwest Hunter Road.
Recommendation for bond, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, based on level of offense, state would be requesting 5,000 cash or surety. Your Honor, these are 2 burglaries that were committed on separate dates, but same victim, same property. We would be requesting no contact with the victim, no contact with the witnesses, no contact with the property, and to stay out of Andover as he lives in Wichita, Sedgwick County.
Court adopts all conditions of bond as requested by the state. And the court does make inquiry. Ms. Norris, do you show a summary of Mr. Walker's criminal history, if any?
Your Honor, he has basically no criminal history, but knows the alleged victim, previously lived at that address, and specifically told others that the reason that he was doing it was to elicit an emotional response from the victim and others. So,
Thank
and like I
you.
said, two separate instances, same place.
Thank you, Ms. Norris. The court, as previously stated, the court does order all the conditions of bond, no contact as requested by the state, along with everything else that was requested by the state as bond conditions. The court does order a bond of $2,500 cash or surety, $2,500 cash or surety bond. The court does find connection with the county by his mother. The court does find pursuant to the statements of Mr. Walker, he has gainful employment. And there appears to be no reason why Mr. Walker needs to be in or around Andover. So that remains the order of the court as a bond condition. Any other matters, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
And Mr. Walker, any questions?
So do I have to pay that 5,000 in full, or can I get a bail bondsman and do a 10% sort of payment deal? Like, is that still allowed? Or
Miss Norris recommended $5,000 based on your advising you were gainfully employed. You did have contact with Butler County through your mother living at rural Towanda. The court ordered a $2,500 bond instead of the recommended $5,000 cash or surety bond. And typically you can either post $2,500 cash, or you may secure the services of a bondsman in order to act as your surety. And as you stated, typically, the court does not get involved with the bondsman business on this. It typically is a 10% fee charged to the individual making the request for the surety.
okay, cool. That's all the questions I have for you, Your Honor. Thank you.
There being nothing further to come before the court is in recess. You're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Case is entitled State of Kansas versus Donovan J. Campbell, 24 CR 253. And Mr. Campbell once again appears before the court after, well, he's failed to appear previously. This was on August 2nd, 2024. So Mr. Campbell, you are charged by way of information, count one, on or about April 3rd, 2024, in Butler County, Kansas, with possession of fentanyl, a level 5 drug felony. Count two, you're charged, same date and location, possession of paraphernalia for use, a Class B non-person misdemeanor. Those are the only charges pending against you. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Campbell, you do have the right to counsel. If you cannot afford an attorney, one would be appointed to represent you. And Mr. Campbell, are you currently employed?
I was just in Sedgwick County for 5 months. They released me to probation on Friday.
So you are not employed, is that correct?
Currently not right now, but I do have a job waiting for me when I get back out.
Do you have any money saved up to hire an attorney?
Not really, no.
Based on your lack of financial wherewithal, the court does appoint counsel to represent you. The court appoints Jim Watts to represent you at all stages of the proceedings. Jim Watts, yes, sir.
When did you say my original court date was? I wasn't ever notified on my original court date when I was in Wichita.
August 2nd, 2024.
Yeah, I think I was incarcerated. I was in Sedgwick County Jail at that time.
Well, I imagine you did not appear on Zoom at that time then.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it. I got out. I've been in treatment.
Court sets your next appearance date before the Chief Judge Ricky, and that would be on the felony preliminary hearing control docket on Monday, October 6, 2025 at 2:30. Monday, October 6, 2025, 2:30 before the Chief Judge Ricky. You do need to be present by Zoom at that time. Subsequently, the court will set appropriate bond for you. Are you currently employed?
Not really. I got a job waiting for me. My buddy's gonna give me another job. So when I get back out,
Who's your buddy that's going to give you a job when you get out?
his name's Jimmy. He lives in Wichita. We do fencing.
All right. What is your current address?
1914 East Frontenac in Park City, Kansas.
How long have you lived there?
A little over a year.
Do you reside at that residence with any other party?
Yeah, my friend and his two parents.
Their names?
My friend's name is Cody Lusk. His father and his mother are Kathy and Clive Lusk.
Do you have any family that reside in Butler County, Kansas?
Yes, I have. My mother lives here.
Her name and address?
Loanna Luna. I'm not too sure. She lives in Silverwood Apartments. I'm not too sure where her exact address is.
Well, you say, repeat her name, please.
Loanna Luna.
And she lives in Silverwood Apartments in El Dorado. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Recommendation from the state for appropriate bond, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, at time of first appearance on August 2nd of 2024, the court ordered 10,000 cash for surety. Your Honor, we did attempt summons and at two separate addresses before, and they basically we had residential service attack to door on the alias summons, so the second one, and the bench warrant was ordered thereafter. So, Your Honor, the 10,000 cash for surety seems appropriate, but I don't really have much more information to provide to the court. The previous addresses that we utilized were in Newton and also in El Dorado.
Thank you, Ms. Norris. Mr. Campbell, I think that a bail bondsman will come and find you if he acts or she acts as a surety on your behalf. And the court does modify the current bond of $10,000 to $5,000 cash or surety, 5,000 cash or surety bond. I think a bail bondsman will come out and find you for $5,000. Court considers that the minimal bond herein. Any other matters, Ms. Norris
No, Your Honor, thank you.
and Mr. Campbell?
No, I guess that's enough for now. Thank you, Honor.
There being nothing further, court is in recess. Have a good day. Next case, State of Kansas versus Keith Edwards Fuller, 25 CR 364. Good afternoon, Mr. Fuller.
That's
Sir, you're charged by way of information on or about August 9, 2025 in Butler County, Kansas with criminal deprivation of property. First offense, Class A, non-person misdemeanor. That is the only charge pending against you. And do you understand the charge?
no, sir. I have no idea what that is.
This was allegedly as to a black 2013 Dodge Journey with a specific vehicle identification number. And it is alleged that you had the intent to temporarily deprive the owner, Robert or Deanna Barlow, of the use thereof without their consent.
Can I explain something to you, Judge?
This is not the time that we go through any defenses. This is just a matter of advising you of your charges, advising you why you're appearing before the court, and making sure that you understand the charges pending against you.
Yes, sir.
You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fuller, you do have the right to counsel. If you cannot afford an attorney, one would be appointed to represent you. What is your current address?
My current address was 408 West Eureka Street in Champaign, Illinois, 61820.
How did you come to be in Butler County, Kansas?
Like I said, I was at the U of I. I was researching mounds, buried cities, and I noticed that they said the topography in the Midwest was supposed to be flat. So anything that's a hill or very hilly was a mound. So I decided to get in my car and drive around Illinois. And I went to Missouri, and then I left Missouri. I didn't realize it was in Kansas. I had no idea it was in Kansas. I thought it was still in Missouri, to tell you the truth.
What is your current address?
Current address is 408 West Eureka Street in Champaign, Illinois, 61820.
Do you have any family that reside in Butler County, Kansas?
No, sir, I have no family in Butler County. Like I said, I've never been. This is my first time coming to Kansas.
Recommendation for bond, Ms. Norris?
Huh?
Recommendation for bond, court refers to the county attorney representing the state, Ms. Norris.
Your Honor, 2,500 cash or surety. The defendant actually had first appearances in another case on Monday for basically walking on the turnpike. So he is only in our jurisdiction. I'm not sure when he got here, but he has been here since, at least
Yeah.
the 8th
Almost 2
of,
years.
of
Court said-
August.
Excuse me, court does adopt the recommendation of the state, $2,500 cash or surety bond. And the court does schedule this matter. The court does appoint Darren Patterson to represent Mr. Fuller at all stages of the proceedings. Darren Patterson appointed to represent Mr. Fuller at all stages of the proceedings. Court does set this matter before Judge Webster on the misdemeanor control docket Monday, November 3rd, 2025, 8 a.m.
And Your
Monday,
Honor,
November, yes.
his other case was set with Judge Lee on the expedited docket, actually on August 15th at 1:30. We might ask that this one be set at the same time. I don't believe that he is going to be able to bond out between the two cases.
Court does set this matter on the expedited misdemeanor control docket Friday, August 15, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Lee. Expedited misdemeanor control docket Friday, August 15, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Lee. You do need to be present by Zoom process at that time. Counsel's been appointed. Your next appearance date has been set. Appropriate bond has been set. Further inquiry, Mr. Fuller.
My wife says she's supposed to be here on Friday or something like that. I don't know if she is. But if she's able to bond and I remain to the state, that means I can stay at a hotel here in this state, or do I have to stay in the custody?
The court has set a surety bond at $2,500 in this case. I do not know what the amount of the bond or conditions were of the bond that you previously appeared that you remain in custody. Subsequently, the court does not modify that bond. So if you come up, if you satisfy the bond in the first case and you set a $2,500 paying a surety or put up a cash bond, you'll be free to go from the Butler County Jail, and you may make your own arrangements as to your living accommodations.
So if I come up with the $2,500, I'm not remained in Kansas, am I?
The court is not making a requirement that you remain in Kansas. You do need to appear by Zoom process on the date and time previously set forth in this appearance.
Okay, that's August 15, 2025, right?
Yes, it is
Okay.
at 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
Your Honor, it's at 1:30.
It says 1:30.
Court stands corrected. Court stands corrected. Court stands corrected. August 15, 2025, 1:30. 1:30.
So I can't ask any questions about the or explain anything until I go to court or to my attorney, right?
Yeah, you need to consult with your counsel.
Okay, so you provided me a public defender, right? I don't have to pay for that, right?
Well, it depends if you are how the case is determined in regards to the disposition of your case, whether you would be required to compensate back the county for the services or not.
Oh,
There being nothing further,
I was on Social Security disability, so that's the reason why I was asking. Because in Illinois, when they said public defender, you had to pay for the public defender, and it was supposed to be free. So that's the only reason why I was asking.
I am not requiring any payment by you at this time for your court-appointed counsel.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
As far as disposition of your case, you may be required to reimburse the state for your indigent legal fees. You
Okay.
may be ordered to reimburse for your indigent legal fees.
Okay.
There being nothing further to come before the court is in recess.
Are those two cases put into one, or is it just the two things? I was just wondering. The highway thing and the car thing. So I'm just asking.
Two separate cases,
Okay.
same date and time.
That's why it's 2,500 for the 500 for the other one and 2,000 for the other one.
No.
No. I'm trying to understand here.
Okay, the court has said in this case number is 25 CR 364, a $2,500 cash or surety bond. I do not know what the bond amount and conditions were on the case that you appeared before the court on Monday, August 11th.
Okay, yeah, that was 2,000. I'm just trying to. It's just, I have to take my time because things get overwhelming with my disability. So that's the reason why I'm asking.
Okay, anything further, Mr. Fuller?
No, sir. So you said August 15th at 1:30, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Have a good day.
And you too, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And next case, that finishes up all the cases I show are in custody. And court thanks the jail for their accommodations here today.
Yep, that's it, Your Honor. Have a good
Thank you, sir. You have a good day. God bless you.
Next case, State of Kansas versus Tyson Ray Perigo. Tyson Ray Perigo.
This is him, Judge.
Good afternoon, Mr. Perigo.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Perigo, you're charged by way of information on or about December 14, 2024 in Butler County, Kansas, with possession of methamphetamine, a level 5 drug felony. Count 2, same date, location, criminal carrying of a weapon, a class A non-person misdemeanor. Count 3, same date, location, possession of paraphernalia for use, class B non-person misdemeanor. Those are the charges pending against you. Mr. Perigo, do you understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Perigo, you do have the right to counsel you. You cannot afford an attorney. One would be appointed to represent you. Are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work? What is
Um,
your hourly rate of compensation? And are you full-time employed?
I work for KCR Construction out of Wichita, Kansas. I make $18 an hour. And
Are you full-time employed?
yeah, full-time. Yeah, full-time. Yes, full-time.
How long have you worked for your employer?
I have worked for KCR for several years. It's been off and on for about 7 years now.
Well, the court finds you've had gainful employment. You're employed at $18 an hour. You're full-time employed. So it would appear to the court that you would not qualify for court-appointed counsel. You may retain whomever you wish to represent you at your next appearance. Your next appearance is set before Judge Satterfield, and that is set on Monday, September 15, 2025 at 2:30. Monday, September 15, 2025, 2:30, before Judge Satterfield by Zoom process. And subsequently, the court does order at that time that you appear in person at the Butler County Judicial Building to participate in the Zoom hearing at that time. And the court finds that Mr. Perigo has appeared by way of summons. Is that correct, Ms. Norris?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Recommendation for bond?
Judge,
Yes,
We show he was processed and bond posted $2,500 on December 15th.
okay, the court, unless there's objection by the state, continues that bond to be in force and effect for Mr. Perigo. So, Mr. Perigo, you need to check around in regards to having someone retained to represent you to make arrangements. The court sets your next date before Judge Satterfield on the preliminary hearing control docket, Monday, September 15, 2025 at 2:30. And the court continues you on the bond previously posted. Anything further, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
And any questions, Mr. Perigo?
Yeah, actually I do. My check is being garnished pretty good right now. So I don't understand why I'm not able to get an attorney because just because I make $18 an hour doesn't mean that my check is getting garnished. I think it's $170 a week on top of the taxes and everything. I mean, I'm only bringing home like, I think it's just a little over $400 is what I'm bringing home. So
Based on your additional information citing lack of financial wherewithal because of garnishments as advised by the defendant, the court finds due to that lack of financial wherewithal that counsel should be appointed, and the court does appoint Jim Watts to represent Mr. Perigo at all stages of the proceedings. Mr.
appreciate that,
Watts
sir.
is appointed to represent you at all stages of the proceedings.
Yeah.
Any other matters to come before the court?
No, thank you, sir. I approve.
The court is in recess. Have a good
Okay.
day, Mr. Perigo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. We have Mr. Nolenberger coming in.
Thank you, Al.
You're welcome.
Case is entitled State of Kansas versus Patrick Dean Nolenberg, 25 CR 260. Good afternoon, Mr. Nolenberg.
To Your Honor.
Mr. Nolenberg, you're charged by way of information on or about December 8, 2024 in Butler County, Kansas with possession of marijuana after 2 or more priors, a level 5 drug felony. Count 2, same date and location, possession of paraphernalia for use, Class B non-person misdemeanor. Those are the only charges pending against you. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do have the right to counsel. If you cannot afford an attorney, one would be appointed to represent you. And at this point in time, Mr. Nolenberg, do you have any money saved back to hire an attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you anticipate an individual to represent you herein?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who do you anticipate that would be?
That I haven't decided yet, Your Honor.
Very well. And are you gainfully employed?
Yes, sir.
Do you work full time?
Yes, I do.
What is your approximate hourly wage or salary on a weekly basis?
I roughly make right over $500 is what I make weekly.
And you believe that you'll be able to retain an attorney?
Yes, I do.
The court does not appoint counsel to represent Mr. Nolenberg. You do need to be responsible for advising your attorney of your next appearance. This will be by Zoom. It will be before myself. Your next hearing is set on the felony preliminary hearing control docket, Monday, September 22nd, 2025 at 2:30 before myself. Monday, September 22nd, September 22nd, 2025, 2:30 before myself by Zoom process. Court finds Mr. Nolenberg has appeared by way of summons today. Recommendation for bond, Ms. Norris.
Your Honor, the defendant was arrested and previously posted bond back in December. So we would ask the court, as he appears on summons, that the court approve the previously posted bond of $4,000 surety.
Thank you. And Al, further inquiry to the court.
No, that's what we're showing also. The jail said that he's already posted it.
Yeah, the court does adopt the bond previously posted as the current bond for Mr. Nolenberg. And Mr. Nolenberg, any questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
There being nothing further, court is in recess. Have a good day. You're free to go.
I went to the hospital and Dr. Reed failing his chemical test rate from his DI 177 form and was unable to his highly intoxicated state. At the time, obviously, the vehicle was towed. Patrolman Benson then prepared a search warrant affidavit for blood, submitted a search warrant affidavit to the KZAC APA, Wayne County Prosecutor's Office for review. Used the KZAC return search warrant and affidavit to Benson, which was sent to Checkpoint McNally. Ultimately, the search warrant was approved. We served the search warrant at Cornwall Hospital. Nurse Stephen Simpson drew 2 vials of blood. They were secured in the evidence MSP blood collection kit forwarded to the MSP crime lab. And July 29th, Roseville Township Police Department received State of Michigan Department of State Police Forensic Science Division Laboratory Report TX 25-10251 in regards to Stephen James Balance blood alcohol content, which was 0.500 grams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood.
I never heard of such a thing.
On July 31st, a warrant recommendation for Wayne County prosecutors for following.
Is that why you guys are going state on this, because of the high BAC?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to authorize on the super drunken OWI charge. I'm going to ask you to approach and sign the complaint, please. It's the highest I've ever heard of.
I totally agree. Never. He was only the second piece that was given because he wasn't.
Do you know this gentleman lives on Meridian?
He lives right behind the gas station.
I hate to see this guy. You know, it's a first offense, it appears, right?
Actually, it's a second.
Why didn't they charge?
I don't know.
When's the prior? I don't have the criminal history in.
Dude, definitely within 7 years. Was that a revenue?
Why didn't they do that?
I don't know your.
All right. Well, either way, I can't. Lisa, I think this still should be done with a summons and complaint is what's troubling me. And I don't want to put a warrant and lien on this. The rules changed. I mean, I don't want to put a warrant and lien. Do you have his phone number? Why don't you call him and say he needs to show up in court today?
Okay.
Lisa, you can hold off on entering the warrant. Tell me come in this morning. Okay, I'm not gonna I'll put down $100. He may be released when interim cash bail is posted in that amount. But I think you should call him and tell him we'd like him to come in first thing this morning for arraignment, okay?
Give it a shot.
All right.
He's had some.
They can always move to amend if they want, I suppose, but if somebody's got a 5-0 prior in the last 7 years, I find it unusual that they wouldn't charge OWI2, but no, that is not within 7 years. That's in 14. That's the problem.
His name was within 14.
Yes, the disposition date was in 15. It's actually Wyandotte, 27th.
Okay.
So that's not within 7
Okay,
years.
yeah.
But anyway, call and tell him to come on in. Okay?
If it's not,
Cooperative?
it's the people. Proper mind, how's that? Maybe that's what I put it.
You mean because of intoxication or otherwise? Well, I don't want to drive in here if he's drunk. But
I did have another incident with him. I'll give it a shot.
okay, tell him to take an Uber if he's drinking. Tell him he better not drive if he's drinking.
Okay.
I want to get him on a sober link and get him in a treat.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Stay seated, please. People against Stephen Balint. Stephen James Balint, 25I-718-730. Your name?
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Stephen James Ballant.
Michael A. Carmen, P7324 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Your name?
Detective Constantine, Secretary, Roseville Township Police Department.
I asked the detective to stand here. I don't usually do this on a misdemeanor because I wanted him to tell you what, if you can't tell from reading whatever's in the file, as to what Mr. Balint's blood draw was.
He PBT'd the first time at a 0.60, second time at a 0.571. And his blood alcohol was being came back at a 0.500.
I've never heard of anything so so I want you to understand, I don't want you to admit that you even took a sniff of alcohol that day, okay? Don't say anything. Does he stand mute, waive formal reading?
He does, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to set a bond. Tell me where he works at.
Your Honor, he is currently interviewing for paraprofessional jobs for the coming school year. He's had interviews in 4 different districts. Is not sure where he is going to be placed just yet, but that is his plan for the coming school year, which starts in a couple weeks. Full-time paraprofessional. He's currently residing with his parents on Bayview on Groseal.
Is his father here?
I believe he's in the parking lot.
And correct me, has he already been printed on this?
No, he is not.
Okay, let me just double check. How much do you make, sir?
On average, $40,000 a year.
I'm setting 5. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Your Honor, just that his last trip was on July 19th. That was 2 days after the incident. At that time, after he was arrested, he did move back in with his parents for the time being on Bayview Street in Groseal. On July 28th, he took his own initiative to go to Maple Grove inpatient and was there till August 1st. He does plan on attending AA. I think his first one is going to be tonight. Or otherwise ask for consideration of a personal bond. Here on time today. Obviously resigning with his parents on Groseal. He's not going anywhere.
I'm still setting 5,000, 10%. He's going to have to borrow some money. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. You can post that, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
You're to pay. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. There's to be no contact with prosecution witnesses except through your lawyer. You're going to AANA at least 5 times per week, and you do have to be on a SoberLink device by the end of the day. You post the 500. Go over to probation. They'll explain it to you. You have to go to AANA in person. And again, 5 times a week. I think you need to start to set the stage with him to be in sobriety for.
Your Honor, I've actually already explained that possibility to him, just a cursory outline of it. I think that's
I'd love to have you in there, Mr. Balint. I think we can help you. Okay. Now, Lisa, I want this case. Okay, it's going to be on my docket.
Okay.
So I'm going to set it for September the 2nd in the afternoon. Is that good?
Yes, 1 o'clock.
So your pretrial will be September 2nd at 1 o'clock. Mr. Boleyn?
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Boleyn, indicated he wants to retain me, for this matter. Will you use September 9th, please?
Yeah.
And whatever time is.
What time is that gonna be, Lisa? You're not on the state docket anymore either, are you, Mr.
I am
Cohen?
not.
8:30.
8:30 in the morning, September 9th, Mr. Balloons, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I don't want to get anybody to panic, but I'm shocked if he's at a 5-0. Then still, I think. Shows what I've always learned. I don't know. We got to get him some help. Thank you. I'll see you.
Thanks so much.
Silver link into the day, son.
Yes,
All right.
Send information and get
Yep. Okay. People against JTT Jefferson LLC. It looks like a lawyer's entered an appearance here, Lisa. And there's a prosecutor wrote down that they're agreeing to an adjournment to August 21, but so I'm going to set that. I'll go ahead and adjourn that. They've never even sent a lawyer yet. This is the first time, so I suppose that's a that's a positive. I'll go ahead and sign that or send it down to you to be scheduled. Jonathan Patrick Johnson, 25B148932, 25B148931, A, B, and C. I don't have a problem with their adjournment, but I want to make sure this appears to be, well, no, it isn't. Calling the prosecutor, Jonathan Patrick Johnson. 25B148932, 25B148931, A, B, and C. I want to talk to you about this Johnson case. Your name? So he wanted an adjournment because he couldn't get a ride?
That is correct. And I did notify him that any other court date would be a Wednesday morning.
He's got a prior. I'll give him this adjournment. He's tell me must appear. If he contacts you and he says that again, I don't have a problem with Zoom. She's got his number on here. I need not repeat it now. Maybe you can call him and say, hey, if we're going to reschedule this, but he's got a prior just a year ago. And if he absolutely can't make it, I'll let you be the judge of that. Then you can set by Zoom, okay?
Okay.
But he's got several files here. I think that's the best way to play it. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on this instance. Thanks.
Thank you.
Is anybody ready to go on? Okay. Mr. Teal probably has these next guy. Kelsey Marie Marble. Okay. She didn't show up. This is 258148571. Prosecutor requested default entered. It was scheduled for 8:30. So I'm gonna enter a default judgment. Defendant failed to appear. It's now 9:13. Officer is text standby. Complainant is here in person. Who was the complainant? Okay, so you're free to go. I'm gonna enter a default. So okay. Thank you very much. Marcel Quinn Cole, 25B148662A and B.
Right from podium. Yes.
Okay, come on up here. Your name? Cole. You're charged with driving on a suspended and no proof of insurance. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
Okay.
You want a lawyer?
Oh.
Yeah, we'll give you a lawyer right now. Okay. You go out in the hall and then they'll meet with you. And either way, you're coming back in front of me. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Michael Anthony Franklin, 25B149184A and B. Your name, sir?
Like Franco, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. You're charged with driving on a suspended and using a handheld device while operating a motor vehicle. You have the right to a lawyer. Do you want one?
Yes.
Okay, we'll set you up with a lawyer. Either way, you're coming back in front of me. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Are you ready on Mexico?
Yeah.
Tyler Mexico, Tyler James Mexico, 25B148704B.
Yeah, with you on behalf of Mr. Station.
Tyler James, Mexico.
Good morning, Ms. Patillo and Mr. Mexico. You're here for sentencing. You pled guilty previously under 7411 to the charge of possession of a controlled substance. I referred you for a screening and assessment. He's got warrants all over the place.
So yes, Judge, I did discuss that with Mr. Mexico. He understands that he will have to take care of those warrants before the conclusion of the probation.
Well, he's going to do it quicker than that. Mr. Mexico, you and I are not going to get along if you don't show up in court like this.
There was a stretch of time where I was not doing well, and I'm here to.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll take care of this now. So he pled. It's under 7411. Have you reviewed the report, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Only one correction, Your Honor. So on the second page, it says there was a reported history of blackouts. I guess he was confused by the questionnaire. He doesn't have a history of blackouts.
Okay.
So he just asked me that to be sure.
All right.
Other than that, there are no
I'll
other.
modify the report in that aspect. What else?
There's no other additions of.
And he's still seeing the therapist, are you, at community care?
Yes,
And that's a substance abuse treatment specialist, right?
yes, Your Honor. I have a social worker and I see a psychiatrist. I have a whole group of people that for that.
How often do you go for substance abuse treatment?
About 3 times a month, and then I also do it on my phone. I've been on Suboxone for like 6 years, almost.
Okay.
Drug screenings for all of that.
He's also.
But you were on cocaine until recently, and then you had all these drugs in your car.
That's not correct. I wasn't in a motor vehicle, and
Wait a minute. Well, you hang on a second. Let me just read to you what I read here. All right. You were at Burger King. This is according to the report. You were trying to sell drugs. I'm just telling you what they said. Caller advised dispatch the male was trying to sell the employees drugs. He began punching the building in the drive-thru. Was leaving south on Telegraph. White male with a black shirt and black pack. He ordered you to stop, and you threw a backpack and other items into the grass. That's what this report says. That's when they saw a black revolver. And then when they took all those narcotics, you had multiple suspected Xanax pills, two knives longer than 3 inches, a pistol, suspected bud of marijuana, and folded up piece of paper. And he's aware, this is what the officer's writing. I'm aware that folded up pieces of paper are referred to as bindles and are used to contain and transport loose narcotics such as cocaine, fentanyl, crystal meth, and heroin. He identified the item as a bindle and observed of white powder residue inside the clear Tupperware container. So I'm a little confused when you're telling me you haven't used in that many years.
I didn't make it home to do the drug, Your Honor.
So you had them.
I was,
You were clean for 6 years, you're trying to tell me,
yes,
except for the cocaine 2 years ago. Then all of a sudden on this night, you decided to go and start using?
I don't know where you're getting the cocaine from 2 years ago, Your Honor.
Okay, let me just read this here. Courts previously used heroin, other narcotics, crack, and amphetamines, but it's not used in 6 years. Reports a history of cocaine use. Reports has not used in 2 years. I'm reading that as saying you were done with these other drugs in six years ago, and you used cocaine until 2 years ago. If I'm misreading it, you can tell me. But either way, here's listen. No matter if it was 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, or 2 days ago. The fact is that only a month ago, July the 11th, you had drugs on you. And now, from what you're telling me, I hadn't used in a long time, but I had these drugs and I was going to go home and use them. Am I understanding correctly, or is that wrong? So just out of the blue, after not using any of these drugs for 6 years or cocaine for 2 years, however you want to read it, you just went out and started buying, going over to Burger King and trying to sell drugs. Am I right? Look, I'm asking you a question now. You don't need to talk to your lawyer about this. I want to know the answer. You are too young to be using drugs like this. You are going to die before you hit 35. Now, I can help you, or you can play this little game and act like, hey, I'm a choir boy, and I'm going to be an altar boy too, and I'm going to sing in the choir on Sundays, and then you're going to be dead in 3-4 years. You're 31, right?
That's right.
Okay. So you do what you want.
I did start going to meetings already, like requested.
Are you listening to what I just said? I want you to answer my question. I want to make sure I understand this scenario. You hadn't used anything in 2 years, and on this day, you just decided you want to go acquire drugs and handguns and go into a Burger King and try to sell the drugs. According to them,
Yes.
tell me. I want to know. Is that what you're telling me? I'm not trying to trick you.
I didn't go inside Burger King. Burger King was closed.
Well, you were going through the drive-through, right? You were trying to sell from the drive-through. I mean, forgive me if I. Is that right or wrong? Is that what you were doing? Were you trying to sell drugs there? I'm getting frustrated with you, Mr. Mexican. Just tell me the truth.
No, that's not what I was doing.
So you're going there to buy food?
No,
And what were you doing at Burger King if you're not there to sell drugs and not there to buy food? Why would you go to Burger King?
leave my house
To what?
just to get out of my house. I don't really have a house.
Do you live on Seminole Lane?
That's my mailing address, but I don't.
Are you homeless?
live there. Yes, Your Honor.
Who lives on Seminole Lane?
My fiance's brother.
You graduated from high school and you got some college, right? Why aren't you working more?
He is employed, Judge.
I know. He's making $400 a week. He's still collecting bridge. What's that?
I just got a second job that I started on Monday.
Where?
At Little Caesar. Top 8.
How many hours you gonna work there?
They said be full time between 2 different locations.
Okay. And are you still gonna work at the car wash?
Yeah.
How many hours a week there?
It's roughly 30 to 40.
All right. I'm not trying to quarrel with you. Trying to figure out what I can do. I'm not sure he shouldn't get sobriety court, to tell you the truth.
So, Your Honor, the only thing with Mr. Mescott doesn't have a car. He doesn't even know how he's going to get home or back to the hotel from Portland.
Who's this with him? That's his what? Girlfriend, fiance?
My,
Does she have a car?
uh,
Did she walk here?
They were dropped off by a friend. So he is doing things in terms of sobriety. He has a Suboxone doctor that he tests.
That's gonna help a deal. Yes, I get it.
And he tests them 3 times per month. He tests 3 times per month also with community care. He also goes to meeting with Serenity and Southgate 3 times per week. So he's trying.
Okay.
And the job, one of them that he has, he's able to walk. I think it's 5 minutes from the hotel. Your Honor.
How's he gonna pay for his testing? I can't just accept results from community care or these other locations. I want to be clear about that. So he's gonna have to get his act together. I'm gonna put you on probation. Have I let you finish? Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? 16 months probation. You cannot leave the state without consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. I will take this under 7411. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. I should probably order bi-weekly testing or twice weekly testing. I'm going to order weekly testing for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll then make it bi-weekly for 3. So you're going to test weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll make it bi-weekly for 3, then monthly. Kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I want you to go to an intensive outpatient treatment program with aftercare. Doesn't sound like what you're doing complies with that. Going 3 times a month is not intensive outpatient. You need to go to intensive outpatient. AA in addition, twice a week. We're going to hand you a form every time you go. You have to have the form signed. That has to be in person. Okay. We're going in person, AA, right? All right. I won't make you do court work. I'm going to make you do community service. I'm going to give you all the way until October the 25th to complete that. You need to get your life back in order here. Fines 100, cost 225, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. That's $450. Screening fees 60 for 5, 10 probation fees are $320 for a total of $830. I won't even charge attorney fees on this. I'm going to give you a review hearing date. All warrants to be cleared I'll give you a little extra time than I usually do. I'll give you until October 15th to clear all of your warrants. I'll let you pay this at the rate of 40. I'm going to say $40 bi-weekly, and I won't start that until October the 10th. Okay? If you ever need more time, you come and talk to me. I'll be happy to give you an extension, or you can call the court. We'll go on soon. Lisa, give me your review hearing date, please. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
December 2nd of 26 at 9 o'clock.
I'm sorry, what day?
December 2nd of 26.
So 12/2 of 26 at 9 a.m. will be your review hearing date. We're going to give you a notice. If you're compliant, the case will be dismissed at that time. If you get through this in half the time, the prosecutor will most likely, on your motion, move to dismiss early if you're clean. And you do everything I told you to do. You understand that?
Yeah, sure.
You'd have to have everything taken care of, though, our community service, fines, boss, etc. But you got 8 months. You got to get your life in order, son.
I'm gonna have a baby in December. I don't know.
Well, congratulations. Very good. Do you know if it's a boy or girl? Good. So it's most important thing you're going to do in your life is be a parent. Good luck. I wish you well. Go down, get your notice, meet with probation. They'll go over the order with you further. Thank you. Are you from Red Wing? Is that why you got the red shirt on? I'm just kidding. Come on up here. Tell me your name.
Gerald Salmi.
You got to go to the podium there. What's your position with Red Wing Transportation? You have to at least be the president, or I can't take this plea.
I am.
Okay. I'm going to bend this ever so slightly, since there's no, typically corporations. Is this a corporation?
Used to be. Hasn't been about 10 years.
What is it, an assumed name now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I could definitely, is it your name doing business as Red Wing Corporate Transportation?
Yes.
All right, good enough. You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Lisa, right now we should have, correct me, a default judgment entered on this. Is that true or false?
Let me check. No, we don't.
Okay. I saw that on July 17th, I wrote down default judgment, but then they never received notice according to this. So
They showed up later. Yeah, we had to reschedule and they didn't get the new notice.
good enough. You're going to plead to impeding traffic on behalf of your company, and the safety equipment charge will be dismissed. True?
True.
To that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
You got to take it out of the building, sir. We got signs all over. I'm sorry.
You sign something.
I'll accept the plea, 235. Can you pay that today?
I didn't bring a check. Could I have a week?
Safety equipment charge is dismissed. Where's your company at? Detroit?
Yes.
You can go online and pay this,
Okay.
33court.com. So can you pay that now and by the end of the day?
Yes.
All right, 4 p.m. today, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. And if you need any instruction about how to do that, they'll give it to you down the hall, all right?
Okay.
Alicia K. Hamill from 24W834-317. Did you have a lawyer today, ma'am?
Yes.
Who's your?
It was in here just a few minutes ago.
Okay, have a seat right behind you. As soon as she comes back in, I'm going to take this. Did we call Rockwood on this? Charlie Taylor.
Yeah, they're here.
Okay, bring him in. People against Charlie Daniel Taylor, 25R718732. I haven't done the signing on record yet, I don't believe. So, Mr. Barry, you and your client can just have a seat right there, and I did do that. I did do that the other day. My apologies. Come on up to the podium, state your name.
Thank you, Judge. Lieutenant Ricker, all those.
Okay, good enough. Your appearance?
Brian Berry, appearing on behalf of Charlie Tabor, Your Honor.
Sir, your name
Charlie Tabor.
and Lieutenant, your name.
Detective Lieutenant Steve Mercury, Rockwood Police.
All right, so what do we have here? We have a charge of OWY 3. Did you stand mute? Wait formal reading?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and advise you of your rights, sir. You have the right to charge with this felony, and you have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. If you say something in or out of court, whether orally or in writing, it can be used against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to be represented by your lawyer not only today, but at all subsequent court proceedings. Also, if you choose to submit to questioning at any time with law enforcement officials, you have the right to be represented by your lawyer at that questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days. I think somebody gave us the wrong dates, didn't they? Probable cause conference, they got set for the 19th. Is that what they wanted to do, Lisa?
No, that should be the 26th and the 2nd.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to double check. All right. So you have that right to a probable cause conference within 14 days. You have the right to preliminary exam within 7 days thereafter. At the preliminary exam, the people have to show that the crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime. If they prove that, you need some weight out, you'll be bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. If they fail to prove that, that charge would be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. So August 26th at 10:30, Mr. Berry, that's in front of Judge Hessman. And then you'll be back in front of her if it goes to the exam on 9/2, right? 9/2/25.
Yeah, September 2nd at 10:30.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Would be the exam date would be September 2nd at 9:30. 10:30, sorry.
Yeah. At 10:30. So both days you're gonna be in here at 10:30. All right. Now, so I'll listen to you address bond. Anything you'd like to say?
Thank you, Your Honor. This incident allegedly happened on the 12th of July. On the 14th, Mr. Taylor got himself into AA. Has done about 18 meetings so far. He does have a sponsor. His sponsor is Stan Lewis. He has no other criminal charges other than the prior two for the OWY. He's been a Flat Rock citizen his whole life. And he owns his own business. So he is gainfully employed. He is the sole provider for his family. As soon as we found out, he retained me even prior to charges being issued. We've been in contact with the police department, and Lieutenant Merker was kind enough to call us and let us know that it was sorted out. We appeared right away.
All right. How much money does he make in his employment?
I contract work, so it varies by month in my job.
Roughly, what did you make in 2024?
About 76,000.
Okay. Lieutenant, you have to remind me, he had the prior in 06 and 22. Can you just tell me what his blood result was on this case?
The blood was a 0.19.
And was there an accident?
No, Your Honor.
What do you have to say regarding bond?
Mr. Berry called me before the charges were even brought about. I called him. He turned himself in. I'm not opposed to a personal.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll give you a $10,000 personal bond. But here are your conditions now. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. I want you going to AANA at least 4 times per week. And you do have to be on a sober link device. You have to acquire one and blow into that machine 5 times a day. They'll explain everything to you by the end of the day. So you can go over to probation. They will instruct you as to where you have to go. to acquire that, and you have to be on that by the end of the day. No contact with prosecution witnesses. Has he already been printed and photographed on this? Yes. Yes. Okay. All right.
Would you have any objection if I had set up through Nationwide?
That's, I don't care who does it.
And just give them till tomorrow by, says my thoughts, it's in Troy. I'll try to get them hooked up today.
Well, I don't have a problem. You go talk to probation. I can't imagine a problem with Nationwide.
Okay.
That's what we use on our interlock, but I want him to do it by the end of the day, unless he's got to work today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you, Joe.
All right, no problem. But do run that over by probation if you would,
And
okay?
I'm assuming you wouldn't have any, I think SoberLink is probably the way to go, but if you wanted to do the bracelet, you wouldn't.
I don't have a problem with that, but it's more expensive.
Okay,
You talk about the alcohol tether?
yeah,
Yeah, it's just more
I
expensive.
mean, I don't, just,
And then I hear about environmental factors.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not very often, but now and then somebody's going to tell me that, well, they were positive because of whatever. So I prefer a sober link.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay, have a good day. Thanks.
Lieutenant.
Thanks, Lieutenant. STS Contractors LLC. 25B 148660. Your name? What's your name?
I'm Sean Miller.
You're the owner of the company?
Yes.
Why didn't you show up before?
I came, I didn't get the other, I came here, but I came at 1:30 was my paper head.
All right. You're going to plead on behalf of the company. Are you the president?
Yes.
And I'm sorry, spell your name again, last name?
SEAN and Miller, MILLER.
All right. So you're the president of STS. You met with the prosecutor, and you're going to plead responsible to overweight with agreed upon fines and costs of $2,000. True?
Yes.
To that charge of overweight, responsible or not responsible?
Could you say that?
Do you plead responsible or not responsible to overweight violation?
Responsible.
Okay, I'm going to accept the plea, $2,000. How much of that can you pay today? Anything?
Probably maybe $200.
When can you pay this?
I could pay that today.
No, I know, but when can you pay the 2,000?
I told her I need some time and pay.
Well, tell me, talk to me.
Oh, at least 6 months.
6 months?
Yes.
I
I'm
can't.
not making, like I told her, I'm not making money like they, like everybody. I came through there. I told her that day it was first time I lost some
I
strength.
can do this for you. I can have you pay $200 a week.
200 a week.
I'll do that for you. I can't do much better than that. That's 2.5 months. Do you think you can handle that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So $200 today. $200 due each week. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little leeway time. So I won't start that payment plan until August the 25th. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, if you don't have the money, there's no worries. You
Yeah.
call the court, we'll go on Zoom on or before any one of your due dates.
Yeah.
Or you come and talk to me on or before any one of your due dates. I don't care if we have to do that 83 times. I'll be happy to give you an extension. Just don't ignore me or I'm going to get cantankerous, all right? I can't stand that. When I offer that to people and then they don't blow up and don't pay, then I'm not going to be so nice. That's fair, right? Okay. Good luck. Thank you. You're welcome. Do I have anything else ready that doesn't have a lawyer here? Who's got Heather Ann Dragosh? Did she have a lawyer?
No, I do not.
Okay, you're representing yourself. You can come on up here. People against Heather Ann Drogosh, 25B826908. Good morning. Your name?
Heather Drogosh.
All right. So you're going to plead no contest
Yes, sir.
to vicious act. under section 771.1, right?
Yes.
And do you understand a no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea? You understand you plead no contest that the possible penalties on this are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it and understand it?
Yes, sir.
If you plead no contest, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that? Do you understand, according to the terms of the agreement, if you're compliant after I accept your plea and sentence you at the end of 12 months, the case will be dismissed on motion of the prosecutor. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You have any objection? Now, just so you know, when I take a plea, I have to ask questions that establish a factual basis. My presumption here is that you're pleading no contest because there's a possibility of civil litigation, in which case a no contest plea is appropriate. But I still need to make sure in my mind that you're guilty. And since I'm not going to ask you questions, I'm going to have to do it reading the report. Any objections by utilizing the police report to establish that you're guilty?
No.
All right. So I'm going to have that marked people's one. You understand everything that's going on here?
Yes.
All right. To the charge. Oh, animal vicious act. How do you plead?
No.
All right. I'm going to review the report. I've had it marked people's one. Was this dog given rabies shots before the incident day?
Yes. She was renewed for her second year.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Has anybody forced you to plead no contest?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to accept your plea. I'm still going to set a sentence date. We have to still notify the victim of the right to appear here, okay? So I won't need a pre-sentence report, Lisa. So we need to make sure that the victim is notified, and I will give you a sentence date now, at which time you'll return for sentencing, okay?
Yes.
What do you have for me, Lisa?
August 27th at 8:30.
So August 27th at 8:30, you can go down the hall and get your paper notice. The bond is continued, so the dog has to still, again, remain in the fenced-in yard or your home or on a leash and equipped with a muzzle accompanied by you or another suitable adult. Also, no contact with the victim or prosecution witnesses. You understand all those terms?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, you're all set. We'll see you back here on that date. And by the way, let me just double check one thing. Yeah, I should have said, and I didn't say. The B and C files, dog at large and no dog license, are dismissed pursuant to the stipulation. Okay? So those two cases are dismissed. Good luck. We'll see you back here in a couple of weeks. Thank you. McLaughlin. Ariana Anne-Marie McLaughlin. 25B14917 A and B. Good morning. Your name?
Ariana.
All right. So you're charged with driving on a suspended and speeding. You have the right to a lawyer if you want one. Do you want a lawyer?
No.
Okay. I'll arrange. I'll explain the charge and possible penalties, and then I'll send you to the prosecutor and you can talk to her. And if they don't give you what you want, you can come back in here and tell me you want a lawyer. Fair?
Okay.
On July 21 and 25, the police think you were operating a motor vehicle in the township of Brownstown on Dix, Toledo, New Pennsylvania at 1:17 p.m. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $500 in fines, driving on a suspended. These are just the max, so don't get all panicky. 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those. 2 points will be added to your traffic record. There's also a speeding violation of 5 over, which if you're convicted of that, and that's a civil infraction, that's 1 point. Although if you're convicted of both things here, you only get the higher of the 2 point total. So you get 2, not 3. Does that make sense? Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes.
Did you read it and understand it?
I read it. Okay.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
No.
Now you want one?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. You're going to set her up with a lawyer, and then the lawyer can take it to the prosecutor. $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand all that? Any questions? So he's going to set you up with a lawyer. The lawyer will talk to the prosecutor. And again, either way, you're coming back in front of me. Okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Who are you waiting on with her?
Her lawyer.
Oh, you need Miss Deal?
Yeah, if she's ready.
She wasn't at an office. I don't know where she went.
Well, let's let her work on a couple others. I'll get off here, and ma'am, then I'll come out and take yours when the lawyer's ready, okay? You understand?
Yes.
Okay. You can get stay seated.
Sorry.
Pardon me?
My sweater under the car.
Of course you can.
Easy.
Stay seated.
What is that? So
People against Alicia K. Hamilton. This is file 2-488-34317.
Good morning, Judge Theocracy, on behalf of Ms. Hamilton. State your full name real quick.
Okay.
Can I take a peek here? She doesn't have the best record. I mean, I'll do this, but she's going to plead to retail fraud, 771.
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do, Miss Hamilton?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty here, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs for all those. That's under local ordinance. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yes.
Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes.
Did you read it and understand?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To the charge retail fraud, how do you plead? I can't hear you.
Guilty.
Were you at Walmart at 2380 OM on Road in Woodhaven, May 14 at 24, 2:13 p.m.?
Yes.
Did you take property there offered for sale without paying for it?
Yes.
And it says here there was $100.88 worth of merchandise. True?
Yes.
You didn't walk past the register without paying while the store was open to the public. Is that true?
Yes.
Are you on probation?
No.
Parole?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it. All right.
Judge, I understand the court is probably wondering where Ms. Hamilton has been as this was May 2024. She's had some family issues. She had gotten sick for a little while, and then she was diagnosed with MS, unfortunately. Her daughter just gave birth, so she's helping her daughter out with her granddaughter. She will be receiving
probation.
Social Security in December 2020.
She'll be okay. Anything else? I'm gonna just go ahead and sentence her now.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say?
No, that just she's had a lot of family issues that she discussed with me, so she does apologize for her absence.
Miss Hamilton,
Yes.
anything that you would like to tell me?
I just made a big mistake and I'm very sorry.
Why'd you do that?
I honestly don't know. I just made a mistake.
And just the property was recovered.
Yeah, I get it. All right, so the agreement was it would be taken under section 771.1 for 8 months. If I let everybody finish, I'm going to go ahead and sentence. If I let everybody finish, ma'am,
Yes, Judge.
8 months probation under section 771.1. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. If they change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I'm going to order that she not enter. You're not to enter 23800 Allen Road in the city of Woodhaven or any other Walmart store. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To serve 2 days of community service. Two days of community service, you have to have that completed 16 hours. I'll give you until October 1st of 25. $100 fine, 75 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, $300. There's probation fees of $160 plus attorney fees of $40. Your total's $500. You pay that, you stay out of trouble, you do your community service. I'll be happy to dismiss the case on motion of the prosecutor. It's the person who with the third party poster, James Garbajek. Is he going to let you apply the bond?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to have to make arrangements. You have to call. Is he here?
No.
So is there a reason he can't come in or call today? I'm going to let you go talk to Lisa.
He can call today. He works midnights.
All right, so you pay $180 today. Then how much can you pay monthly or weekly or bi-weekly?
I could probably pay monthly. I have no income yet.
How much monthly can you pay? $75?
About 100.
Okay. You pay $180 today. You pay $70. You pay $100 monthly, and I'll start that beginning September the 15th. If you ever don't have the money, call the court. We'll go on Zoom or come in here on or before the due date. I'll give you an extension. Your review hearing date in this case will be in May?
I had April. Did I figure that wrong?
Yeah, April. April what?
April 1st at 9 o'clock.
So you're gonna go down the hall, get your notice. You're gonna go over to take care of paying that money, and you're gonna go over to probation and they'll instruct. Okay?
Do I
Go talk to Lisa. I think you're gonna just let him call in, right, Lisa?
Yeah, if he didn't sign it, then he can just call me.
Okay? So go down and talk to her. She'll give you the notice and then go see probation. Stay out of here. Good luck. Do we have anything else down there? I'm sorry, McGlock. Ariana Anne Marie McGlock. Well, I can get yours. What do you have next? Or are you Mr. Carmen? You have Miss McLaughlin? Okay, I'll take this one and then we'll figure it out. Ariana Anne Marie McLaughlin, 25B149-179A and B. Okay, Mr. Carmen, your name?
Michael Carmen, 273 before I left.
Ma'am, your name? So we're going to adjourn this for clearances. You're going to have to fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer. I arraigned her at the conclusion of the arraignment. She said she wanted a lawyer. I thought I'd give her one and let you pre-trial. Now she's going to have to fill out a petition, though. I'm going to give you an adjournment. What are we going, the 27th, Lisa?
Yes, 27th at 10 o'clock.
So you have to go start taking care of those clearances, okay?
Okay.
All right, and you're going to get your new notice down the hall. It's August 27th at 10. Any questions? Thanks. Michael Anthony Franklin. 25B149-184A and B.
Michael Carmen, B73 reform behalf of the Senate, Your Honor.
Sir, your name.
Michael Franklin, Your Honor.
All right, does he stand me wait formal reading? However, in that guilty plea, $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'll give you an adjournment. You go take steps to get a license. Give me a date if you would, Lisa. And you're gonna have to fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer today if you want another lawyer going forward. All right?
August 27th at 10.
Okay. August 27th at 10. Anything else, Mr. Kerman?
Sir.
Thanks a lot. Go down the hall, get your notice. We'll see you back here, sir. Thank you. Sebastian Combs. 2OI 7452B.
Good morning, Judge Cassidy. On behalf of Mr. Klaus Frazier for
Sebastian, do you know?
Where's he been?
he's in a treatment facility, shared house.
I know, but he's not been there in 4 years. Where you been?
I was an active addiction. I just wasn't taking care of the things I was supposed to take care of.
This is a leaving the scene of a property damage accident, right?
Yes, Your Honor. So the property damage piece of this is going to be dismissed because there really was just damage to Mr. Klaus' vehicle. He had a tree.
Well, what's he doing with the other one? You got an expired license that wasn't addressed.
So the prosecutor looked up the drove while license expired, and it says dismissed. It says dismissed by party. So
Can you see that, Lisa, on file A? I don't even have the file A here. It couldn't have been dismissed, I don't think.
we look at the ROA. That's what it-
Did you have A?
There's a note in here from 2021, dismissed by party. A ticket should not have been written due to mandates.
Okay. All right.
So I think
Good enough. So he's just gonna plead to what? Allowing an unlicensed driver? Is that what it is?
yes, sir.
If you plead to that, I'll dismiss to leave the scene. The possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of allowing unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you in control of a 2017, it looks like, Chevy? It was being operated on Meridian near Groseal Parkway in Groseal, October 28 or 20.
Yes, sir.
Did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that you?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it to that charge. Believe the scene is dismissed. And I'll go ahead and sentence. Anything?
Just like I said, this is a share house. He only works the front desk maybe a couple of days a week. So I would ask the court to take that into consideration when ordering the funds and college. He will need a payment.
Anything you'd like to say?
Just I apologize, and I'm trying to right the shit.
Okay, 100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 4 1/4, 90 days. How much can you pay per week or bi-weekly?
I can pay 50 bi-weekly.
Okay, I'll start you on August. Can we start on August the 25th? That's a week from Monday.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you don't have the money, you come talk to me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Whether by Zoom or in person, on or before the due date, I'll give you an extension. Just don't leave on me. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Do we have one with the interpreter ready to go? Who's the defendant on your case?
Laura Diego Sanchez, and I spoke with his attorney, Your Honor, and it does not appear to be here again.
Where's the lawyer at? Who's his lawyer?
It's an arraignment pretrial, Judge.
What is up with these guys?
No, sir.
Well, I got to get her out of here. Can you get the file for me? What city or township was that?
Oh, I don't have that.
Tabitha or
It was a Groseal arraignment pretrial. Sam.
Jesus Christ. Can you go? Okay. I need that file. It's Groseal. Yeah, we got to expedite that. Brianna Ray Bernier, 25B1486994B.
Good morning, Judge. The apathy on behalf of Ms. Barnier. Thank you for letting me report.
You didn't go over and set up for probation. I ordered a pre-sentence report.
Your Honor, I don't know if they have her right number, but she said she called a couple days ago before this today. Probation says that they called her.
The defendant was ordered to appear in probation to complete PSI July 30. Defendant did not appear. Probation attempted to call defendant on phone and police report call would not go through. Busy signal only. August 8th, probation attempted to call defendant again. Still no response. You got to go over and get a pre-sentence report done. Okay? We're going to reset the sentence, but I don't know why you didn't go over there. I think I made that clear. What day we doing, Lisa? August 27th?
Yes, 8:30.
At 8:30. Go over to the probation department. Wait a minute. Go down, get your notice, and then go over to the probation department and get your PSI done. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I need the lawyer on that case. Thank you. Morena Diego Fernando Sanchez, 250-415-027. I'll tell you, I'm getting uptight about these guys. We get them interpreters and they don't show up. Come on up here, Mr. Wayne. So I don't know what's going on, but I can get, so the interpreter case is your name?
I'm sorry.
I need your appearance.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Wayne on behalf of Grosse Ile Township.
I don't know what's happening. I get these interpreters, we're paying them money and money we don't really have a lot of, and no disrespect to Ms. Villarreal. She does a great job, but then these characters aren't showing up. I'm getting a little uptight about it. I mean, I'm gonna issue a warrant for him. I don't know why, why did we cancel the warrant on July 30? Do you remember, Lisa? It looks like the defendant didn't show up then either. Maybe I'm wrong.
He was scheduled for July 30th. I'm assuming he was here.
Yeah, he didn't show up then either, did he? Anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna issue a bench warrant. I'm gonna forfeit the bond.
Oh,
And
it was all in the same day, so I'm assuming he showed up late.
I'm gonna say 5,010%. Warrant issue bond to be forfeited 5,010%. I'm sorry we had brought you in, Ms. Villarreal. I really am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks,
You
Mr. Wayne.
too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Nicole Pish or Pish, Nicole Marlene Pish, 248-33913. A and B, and I also have, that's it.
Sure, have Nicole Fish.
Your name, ma'am? It's getting to be the rule, not the exception, that these people show up years later. I don't get it. I'm gonna lock the doors one of these days. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Where you been? Yeah, you.
I tried to call to see if I could get another case. My niece.
And what are we doing? It's telling you no? What's that?
My daughter broke her arm at device. Where
Ma'am,
I had to drop my school.
ma'am. This ticket was issued in March of 24. This is August of 25. And I know this because I know I feel a lot older in August of 25 than I felt in March of 24. And that's been 17 or 18 months. I'm just saying, a lot more pains and all that other stuff that goes along with it.
I never got the court.
Oh, boy. Did they give you the ticket? They gave you a ticket, right?
Yes.
And it said to show up, right? Said to call the court within 10 days, but sent you a notice. Do you live on Ogden? When did you move from Ogden?
A long time ago. A long time ago, I had lost that house.
Before March of 24?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you still have that license, that listed? Listen, why'd you have that listed as your address with the Secretary of State if you moved out of there a long time before that?
I haven't had, I didn't have a way to get there to change my address.
What am I supposed to do with this? You tell me. She's standing mute, waving a rating.
Yes.
Okay. Do you work, ma'am? How are you supporting yourself? You is
Well, I was working at Point Island, but I'm trying to get to the airport. It's a better job. So, right to do.
So her license is still suspended. She needs to get incurred to be able to work at the airport since she came in today.
I even said she could appear by Zoom in March of 24. She must have had communication with my judicial clerk. She have money with her?
No.
Of course not. Of course not. So now she brings her kids, right? Brings her kids. Are these your two children?
Yes.
I think the system's failing. I really do. What am I supposed to do? Lock them up, lock her up, and let the kids, we can. I don't remember things being like this, Mr. Haynes. I don't remember people thinking they could walk in a year later, 2 years later, 5 years later, 7 years later, and act like they're coming here to dinner. I'm serious. I just don't remember them doing this so much until the last few years. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Cole would. Give you $500 personal bond. Next time, if you miss again, you better not bring your kids or bring a lot of money, like $1,000, because that's what I'm going to set as your bond. I'm going to be sitting back here until you can post. Do we understand one another?
Yes.
Stop playing games on this. Lisa, give me a date.
August 20th at 9:30.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an address for us?
You have my mom.
You give that to my judicial clerk when you walk down the hall. Okay? If you haven't changed your license yet or your address, you got to clear all your suspensions, whatever they are. And by the way, you owe $195 on this improper plate ticket.
Yeah.
So you better come up with some money, okay? How old are your kids?
4 and 6.
Wow. How you guys doing? You enjoying the courthouse? Yeah, I'm just having fun. Relax. I don't know why I'm having fun with people not showing up all the time. Pretty soon he's gonna walk in a year and a half later and say, I couldn't get a ride to work. What did I give him? Did I even give a date yet?
August 12th.
August 20th. No, I'll get your note. I wish you well. Good luck. Have a good day. Be more responsible, please. Thank you. Cole. Marcel Cole. Marcel LaQuinn Cole, 25B1486662A and B.
Yes. Marcel Cole.
Who's your lawyer?
Colin.
Come on, stay right there.
Good.
All right. So you're gonna, well, let's wait. All right, Ms. Patillo, your appearance.
Yeah, the PO we have those for Marcel. Did you already say?
Marcel.
It's Mr. Cole. Marcel's his first name, right?
Yes.
It's okay. All right. So he showed up on time, one of the few who've done so. And he's good mute, waives formal reading, and now you're going to have him plead, or the prosecutor is agreeing to let him plead to allow an unlicensed driver to drive and distracted driving with a suspended no insurance to be dismissed. True?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do? Do you have insurance now?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, that is punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs for all those. If you plead to distracted driving, that's 0 points. You won't get any points. And I'll dismiss both the other charges on motion to the prosecutor. Do you understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights? If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights. There will be no hearing of trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To the charge, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Yes.
Were you in control of the 2021 Chevy that was being operated on Telegraph near Sibley in Brownstown, July 20 and 25?
Yes.
And you were unlicensed or suspended at the time, true? Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
For what? For what?
For the child. You know.
You have an OWI on your record? That was in Plymouth?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you understand by pleading guilty, this would be deemed a violation of your probation. I can't hear you.
Yes.
You still wish to plead guilty?
He has some more questions, Judge. We can ask him.
I can't hear you.
I'm waiting for the hearing for the Secretary of State at any time for the hearing to be fully reinstated. So,
Well, that's Secretary of State.
Are you on probation to that court?
yes.
I'm just telling you, by pleading guilty, July 20 incident, if you were on probation then, that probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction. You understand that? I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
You still wish to plead guilty?
He wants to ask a couple questions. It won't be long.
I understand. No problem.
Okay, just one for
Do we have this defendant, Mr. Balint, here?
Your Honor, I just spoke to him.
He'll be here. So he needs to be set up with a lawyer.
Be here in about 15 minutes.
Okay, good. So we'll set him up with a lawyer then, okay?
If you need me for anything.
Now, probably not. I think do you have something to do? Are you really important?
I'm all yours.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer you wait on this one.
Yeah.
And I'll arraign him as soon as he gets here, but he'll have to speak to a lawyer. So
Okay.
we'll give him a lawyer. What's your name in the back, sir? What time is your case scheduled?
We already did this.
I did his?
Yeah.
I did your case?
Yes, bro. I believe this was an adjournment.
Was yours an adjournment? Did you come up and stand in front of me right here at this podium? Okay. Did you talk to a lawyer? All right. Hang on.
Caitlin submitted a stiff form this morning, that he wasn't able to make it. So you adjourned it this morning, and I have it right here.
You're the one who said you couldn't get a ride? Well, how'd you get here then? All right. Lisa, we have that file I sent down.
Yes. You want me to run it down?
Yeah, we might as well try to take care of that today now that you showed up.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay. At least you made it here. All right. What she's looking for. So this guy was the one I adjourned because they said he couldn't make it.
Correct. Yeah, I just talked to him, I guess.
Yeah, so now we're gonna have him set up with Kate. But he's gonna have to get, we're gonna, Lisa's bringing the file, so. That's not him.
Oh, I don't know if we were talking about that. I don't know that. What? You didn't check no training. Oh.
He called at 8:30 or so. Or 9, I don't know. She sent it in and said he couldn't get a ride, so I agreed to adjourn it, but now he showed up, so I might as well set him up with whoever he's set up with. I don't remember if that was an arraignment.
What was his last name? Johnson.
Yeah,
Not even on the diet.
He's a 10.
10 o'clock.
Oh.
Was that a drunk driving or suspended?
Where's the fuck? The race that he's side. She got it.
All right, here.
Fresh. Oh.
It's okay, I'm going on. So,
Show now to me.
can I see that?
Wanna see?
Yeah. I think this was just clean.
Yeah, just gonna.
Come on up here, Mr. Johnson. Yeah. Bill against Jonathan Patrick Johnson, 25B148931. A and B and C and 25B148932. Your name?
Jonathan Jones.
So you're charged with operating while intoxicated, resist, hinder, and obstruct an officer, open intoxicants, and refuse a PBT. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want a lawyer, I will give you one at public expense. Do you understand that?
So,
Would you like a lawyer?
say something.
Let me give you a lawyer, okay? This isn't really the time to talk. This is an arraignment. And I think I'm going to give you a lawyer. You should get one on these, all right? So I'll set you up with a lawyer. And that lawyer will talk to you. See who we can get to kind of expedite this one, John. And then you'll come back in front of me, okay? You all right?
So,
Well, just relax.
Finally close.
Listen,
Tell him about me.
listen. You got to just talk to your lawyer first. You don't want to be making any admissions here. I was drinking, I was drunk, I was driving, you don't want to be doing that. Talk to your lawyer, just relax. Talk to the lawyer, and then the lawyer can come in here and represent you appropriately, okay? You're welcome. You know what? You don't have to say. Go ahead.
Your Honor, I'm good. You said he just needs,
Pardon?
Mr. Gallant said he just needs to put some dress pants on.
Okay.
Sure, his dad's bringing home.
Okay. People against
Yes, sir.
thanks. Myself, Cole, 25B148862A. And B, Mr. Cole, come on up here, state your name.
Yeah, so you don't have a circle.
Mr. Cole, your name. So what does he want to do?
He's okay with me, Your Honor.
So I already took your plea. Do you see for a reason for me to go through that again?
No, Judge.
So do you understand everything?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalties, your rights? Yes?
Yes, sir.
You understand if you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights? And that if you plead guilty, that would be deemed a violation of that probation that you were on. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You still wish to plead guilty to the charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive?
Yes.
And you still wish to plead responsible to distracted driving?
Yes.
Plea is accepted to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Plea is accepted to distracted driving. I'm dismissing the suspend, dismissing the no proof of insurance. Anything you want to say before I sentence him?
Well, yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cole is gainfully employed. He would be able to make some payments today, depending on how much the cost is. I would just ask for time to pay the remaining balance.
So this is not good that you're revoked. You understand that, right?
Yes.
He's working on that, Your Honor. He submitted the packets for the administrative hearing before Secretary of State to get his license back. He just hasn't received a date yet.
Do you have anything you want to say? 180 on the distracted driving. 100 fines, 200 in costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment on the allowing unlicensed driver to drive 4.25 or 60 days plus the 180. 605 is your total. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good luck. Yeah. Brian Bankhead. People against Brian Rayshawn Bankhead, 21B1398138.
Good morning, Judge. Yeah, but you know, Mr. Bankhead, state your finger.
Brian Bankhead. So he's going to plead guilty to driving on a suspended, revoked, denied, right?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail costs, or all those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
the charge driving on a suspended, how do you plead?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on October 23 of 21 on Telegraph near Sibley at 8:15 p.m.?
Yes.
Was your license suspended or revoked?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it. Where's he been?
So you're on
Got warrants after warrants.
he has he's taking care of all he's going down the list around it. He's got his printout.
Y'all was first. That's why I walked in.
We were first.
Yes.
Really?
I got the whole. I'm taking care of everything. Take care of everything.
Where do you work?
Well, I do lawn service with my dad. My home care.
Your Honor, I will say he's
and I
aware
get
of
this
what
and
he
that.
has.
Oh yes.
He-
Oh yes. I ain't
He's trying to go to each court and turn himself in and take care of it.
everything. And I was probably like, hi, because
100 fines, 270 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 495 or 90 days. Can you pay that today?
Not all of it.
How much?
You have anything today?
I was rushing because I had
If he could just get time.
How much does he have today? Nothing?
Nothing.
You come in here with a case almost 4 years old with nothing?
So, Judge, Your Honor, in his
Russian.
defense, he did. There were other tickets associated with this.
Last
He
week I
paid
came in.
he paid the speeding ticket and he paid the no proof of insurance, and that was about a little over $500.
He told me to pay it. I paid all that. When I left the court last week, I paid all that. And I just left my money.
Do you want me to put a gold star on your forehead?
No. I'm just trying to.
How much can you
Yes, I
pay?
can.
How much can you pay weekly?
Weekly?
Yeah.
I pay $75 to $100.
I'll let you pay 50.
That's fine.
You pay 50 per week beginning August the 25th. Now listen, if you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, or you walk in here on before any one of those due dates. You don't have the money, I'll be glad to give you an extension. I don't care if we have to do it 78 times.
I appreciate
Do
that.
not ignore me. You keep ignoring courts. It's never a good sign. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Jonathan Patrick Johnson, 25B1489318, B, C, and also 25B1489332.
Dion Patillo on behalf of Mr. Jonathan Johnson.
How you doing, Mr. Johnson?
Crazy.
Your name?
Jonathan Johnson.
Does he stand on formal rating?
Yes, Judge.
Does he have any priors?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I haven't seen this with you. It is.
You don't have any priors, sir? When I look at your CCH, your criminal history, I'm not going to see anything on there, right?
Sorry.
Okay, good. What a great thing, man.
I don't want to get in criminal.
Well, I got it. That's good. We don't want you to be. Okay, so I'm entering a not guilty plea. The breathalyzer was allegedly at 0.13 or blood draw. $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed, no alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs, no contact with prosecution witnesses, $1,000 personal bond, and I will give you a court date. You gonna be able to make it here?
So, Your Honor, if I can address that, in one of those, it says, and I know the court has to approve it, but it says on August 23rd, he either has to appear in person or on Zoom.
I'll let him appear on Zoom. I wrote it down because he wasn't gonna be here. Pre-trial, Lisa, we doing August 27th
Yes, 8:30.
at 8:30, and he can appear by Zoom. I'm gonna let him appear by Zoom. Okay? Are you working?
Yes, sir.
Where?
That's what I'm awesome. Say
Do you have a car?
car.
Yeah, a car.
Car.
No, I'm not gonna sign up with. I'm not gonna buy something.
I can't use it.
Huh? Do you have a car?
Yes, sir. I can't use it.
Why?
All my credentials just took it.
He refused the PPT this year.
No, it's not. Right.
Oh, that's not real.
It's not the PBT. So he didn't take the breathalyzer.
He did not. And just for your information, he does have a prior drunk driving from October of last year.
What? Why didn't you tell me that?
Well, I thought you said criminal.
What do you think that is? You don't think that's a criminal offense? Drunk driving?
I think he thought we were talking about felonies.
They always think I'm talking about something that they didn't realize that I was talking about so they can get out of the lies. Give me a break now. Don't lie to me again. You got it? Oh my Lord, what is happening in society? We just think we can walk in here and lie to judges every single day if we want.
I think it was just I really think he thought you were talking about felonies, Judge.
I didn't say felonies. I said criminal record. Oh, get out of here. If you need a lawyer, fill out a petition for you. Will you please? Good luck. Thank you.
Let's see you later.
Thank you, Judge.
Are you taking Mr. Blunt for us or you?
I gave with the car when the shoe was in there.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your help.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
No shoes.
Don't work as hard as I have to.
I'm gonna try a little harder. So I enjoy.
Have a good day. I've never seen someone show up. Maybe I just got to get a lot tougher. You know, it's tough for a guy like me to do. You know,
I understand.
you come in here with a good sense of humor, passion, and then they just try to rip it away from you.
I just judge in the room right now.
What's that?
I'm just judging the room.
I didn't. Right. All them here. I'm the nicest one.
In the room right now.
Right. Exactly.
I'm good on all.
Where is Mr. Polenta at?
I think he's been in 40 something.
Okay.
It's just straight up ratings.
Right.